Previously on Divinity 2, we uncovered how Odysseus bypassed the trials and became a worm. Using this information, we reverted his form, then killed the bugger. I smashed Lovis' soul stone upon the blood altar, freeing the guiltless ghosts and damning Lovis for eternity. After leaving the temple at last, Damien popped by to threaten us once again, just before we headed out to Sentinel Island. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again for Divinity 2. It has been a while since I've last recorded this, so for the life of me, I can't remember initially where I am, so you might have to bear with me a moment. Oh no, I remember. Oh yes. This is coming up to possibly my favourite song in the game. You shall hear. It shall delight your ears. So here we are. Sentinel Island. Oh. Hello. There's a strange looking one.
Welcome, Dragon Knight, to Sentinel Island.
Oh god, that fucking voice reverb is annoying as hell.
A harbour of horror and insanity.
This isn't the song. It's now transitioned to a different song now that we're speaking to this lady. But you'll hear it in a moment. But you are sane, strange lady?
I am beyond sanity or madness.
Okay.
My consciousness is of other proportions. That
Sure.
consciousness now rejoices as it sees the prophecy nearing completion. You shall be the new inhabitant of the battle tower, and I, the island, have brought you your servants.
Okay, so she's the personification of the island itself, Sentinel Island. The island we are here to liberate from the Necromancer. You have brought me servants.
The tower was designed to meet the Dragon Knight's needs.
Okay.
You shall be provided with an alchemist, a necromancer, a trainer.
I don't suppose he's the Necromancer in the tower, is he?
8 are on my surface. 4 shan't see another day. You decide who serves and who dies.
Oh good lord, okay, well this is a great and macabre way to introduce the series once again to my sensibilities. We have to decide out of 8 people who will serve us and who will die. This is great.
4 totems make for 4 choices.
Misheard her there, I thought she said potatoes.
4 potatoes make for 4 choices.
I don't particularly like potatoes, so they're all out. Strange task you have given me, but I shall endeavour to finish it properly.
Good luck, Dragon Knight. Choose well.
I'll try. Oh, the music skipped forward, damn it.
Yet our meeting has been strange.
Yeah, you don't say.
Such is the nature of this place.
Hello? What the fuck is that?
But we cannot waver now. The dragon stone must be ours, so the power of the dragon may be yours.
Quite, yes. Well, there it is. Oh, good lord. Well, there's something certainly going on up there. Appears to be a few wyverns hanging around. Oh, and there's a Dragon Elves Wild. I guess that's a Wild Dragon Elves as opposed to a Dragon Elves called Wild. An instant we have dinged already. This is going well, isn't it? And, I mean that. I'm not being sarcastic about that for once. I'm trying to sort of get up here. Should we take a moment to level up then? Nope, that's not how you level up. How the fuck do I level up? How to press button? Oh, okay. Lovely. Okay, we've dinged. So, the continuing adventures here of Ewan, the masked bandito, Dragon Knight extraordinaire. Oh, I love this music. Just so perfect for the mood. Love it. So, naturally I'm drinking a tea. My tea of choice today is a lovely malty Assam tea, which is a little bit like most sort of mixed or blended black teas, but it's a pure singular tea, and it tends to be a bit more robust. It's quite nice. Oh, hello. There's a ghostly figure, a ghostly fisherman figure, who might also be fishing. Hello? Who art thou?
Have you come to mock me again, like an old corpse idolater?
I am not Lycan, friend, far from it.
Oh, forgive me, stranger.
I mean, you've got 2 sets of eyes and you can't tell.
Him for as long as it takes the wind to carve
Do you need a 3rd pair?
lines in these rocks.
Who are you?
My name is Jonah.
I'm not going to pay that.
And I am a fisherman.
Why would Laken mock you?
A long time ago,
In a
my
village
court
far,
and I were
far
attacked
away.
by Mocha Dick,
Mocha
the biggest, most vicious whale ever to
Mocha
terrorize.
Mocha Dick. Is that just the name of a giant coffee?
He sunk our ship and ate us all like we were mackerel. But my spirit made it back to shore. Lycan sometimes comes to ridicule me, but I care not. I shall not rest until I have caught my whale.
Don't you think Mocha Dick is probably long dead by now?
He's more demon than whale, and probably lives as long as those abominations.
What, demons?
He'll bite someday. He must, stranger. He simply must.
Have you met a strange lady by any chance?
I have seen her, but she does not visit me.
Yeah, well, count yourself lucky.
I am dead.
I must go now, good luck.
And
Good luck with your fishy catching quest. Wow, okay, so we met someone else who's also got a quest. It's unusual in a game to encounter another person also on a quest. No matter how mundane or bizarre it may be, because let's be honest, we fellow adventurers in the worlds of RPGs have done many a strange thing for many a stranger person. So I will not judge. Bleh, I just sort of completely forgot how to speak for a second there. I will not judge. I'm certainly not going to judge anyone who's got enunciation problems. And yes, I meant to say enunciation, which is a different type of thing to pronunciation. I should know. Oh, there's a captain. So this is a dragon elf called Captain. Hello, Captain. I'm Ewan. How are you? Sorry, that was terrible. So we've got a magician here. So yeah, Assam tea. It is another black tea. I don't really drink green tea much. I think the only green tea that I will tolerate is jasmine tea, which is quite nice after a meal. I will say Chinese usually. It's quite nice after, because that's sort of culturally appropriate. But most green teas
do not
I
attack
don't
me,
touch.
human. I wish you no harm.
Wow.
Unlike the rest of my kin.
I mean, what is with the creatures and humanoids in this game and fucking BDSM weird mask shit? You smell worse than an incontinent leper's only pair of underpants.
How displeasing. Must you be so tactless? I apply the salve before every egg hunt. I very much enjoy a wyvern omelette in the morning.
A wyvern omelette. So it makes wyverns accept you. That could come in handy. Can I have
I'll
some?
gladly give you a modicum if you do me a small favor.
Fair enough, tell
I
me.
reside in a small cave here, but for one reason or the other, some ghosts have begun to haunt it. I'll
Right.
admit they frighten me.
Oh,
Please
the big
destroy them
bad
on the barn
dragon elf
shores.
wild thing is scaredy-weirdy of ghosty woasties. What are you and your kin exactly?
We are known as the Dragon
God,
Elves,
that fucking
an
reverb
artificially
there.
engineered race created by the dragons themselves.
Ugh.
They wanted their island to be protected by beings that were to be strong and fearsome like themselves, but not as intelligent.
I see, so they couldn't formulate a rebellion.
The race of elves at that time, still newfangled, was deemed suitable, and soon the crossbreed was established.
It's unusual for elves to be considered young in any sort of setting. I like it. The experiment was a success?
Yes. We served the dragons well, and Maxos also. But now most of us have become ferocious beasts.
Ferocious.
It was not always so. Lycan's cruel reign defiled their very being.
Ah, that bastard
But I
again.
saw what was happening and was
Oh, God, that hurts.
Where I found solitude and knowledge in books.
I'm gonna try and get out of conversation with this guy as soon as
So
possible,
let me
because that fucking
assure you
hurts.
Goodbye, human.
I saw. Ow. Ow. Oh, Jesus. Right, okay, these are vicious ghosts. Somehow I knocked a ghost on its arse. Not sure how that's possible, but there we go. Go figure. Hello, ghosties? We try and scare the ghosts. Okay, that didn't work. I didn't expect it to, because I seem to recall that it wasn't working on creatures a lot lower level than these guys. Like a long, long time ago. When I was but a squid. All those months ago. And I tried to fear something and it didn't work. And I cried inside. Oh. Vaka. Because that guy is called Vaka. Naka. Vaka's gem. Can we pinch Vaka's gem? A hunter's belt. I will take that, and I will take
Another
that. I
one
won't
to add to the collection.
take his gem, though, because I get the feeling he might notice that the sparkly piece of jade has suddenly disappeared. And I don't really wish to antagonize him. I sometimes do that. When I go to sort of complete a sentence or start a sentence, and I say a word, and instead of saying one word, I go to say two at once and make some sort of horrific amalgamation of both.
Your return. The ghosts are gone.
So when I said
from the
wash,
closet from under my bed.
my brain was trying to say want and wish at the same time. I don't know, I do that occasionally, it's weird. It's like I've got a dual core set up in my head and both cores were working on similar tasks at the same time. They shall trouble you no more.
Finally, I'll be able to get some rest. Here's the wyvern.
Thank you. Now, please, never speak another word to me ever again. I will take the experience. The experience is nice. Nice to be experienced. Oh, that was a box. Not really sure why I need to go up there, but apparently I do. So, we should be keeping an eye out for one or many of these 8 peoples who may be able to assist us. I don't think that's one of them. What the fuck is that? Hello? Oi, don't throw fireballs at me. These things are terribly rude. I mean, who initiates conversation with another person by throwing a fireball at them? If you're wondering what I'm doing with my build, I'm basically just stocking up on all sorts of passive leeches.
You have yet to meet your necromancy platform candidates, Dragon Knight.
Okay. Necromancy platform candidate.
I shall await.
What does that mean? Necromancy candidate platform. Arrange these words to confuse the fuck out of me. I wonder if this guy knows. Probably not. We're just going to kill him anyway. See ya! So we're doing magic damage now with this sort of notice. You see the blue figures that sort of are popping up above their heads. Above the heads of my unfortunate victims. God. Oi! No summons! No summons on my island! I like the way it had to subtitle the fact that I giggled there. Ha 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 ha. Oh, hello. There's people. I see people. Sweet intellectual succor.
Moment of your time, please, stranger.
Oh, he's a Welshman, you see.
Dragon Knight we were told about.
I suppose I am.
Oh, please, have mercy on us, knight. Wesson is a great enchanter. Pick him, please.
I'm gonna read your mind, I am.
I hope my shop is all right. My armors are of unrivaled quality, and thieves must have noticed our absence.
So Wesson's fairly good then.
All right, Ginny, all right. I'm sure this knight will give my candidacy the proper consideration. Let me assure you, my wife is quite
Proper
right.
consideration entails
I
mind
am
reading,
an enchanter
in this
of no
case.
small renown with a shop in Alaroth that is popular even among champions.
Yes, sure.
Oh, yes, ever so popular. General Augustus is a client of ours, and Deodatus himself walked in once. My
Walked in.
husband's the best, kind master. The very best.
Who is this Augustus you mentioned?
General Augustus is the most senior champion there is.
Ah.
He's not a young man anymore.
Ah,
That's because he fought in the Great War against Damien and his demon army.
I see. Do you happen to know a champion named Richard by any chance?
Yes, we do. He and his daughter live in Alaroth.
He has a daughter? By God, who is her poor mother?
Odious man.
Mm-hmm.
Once, when Weston wasn't looking, he grabbed my... Well, I won't tell you what, but
He
it is
grabbed me
very
buns.
inappropriate.
He pinched me iced buns right off the stall, he did.
Right, well, I'm going to try and find the other enchanters then.